Morning, everyone. Howdy. How are you all this fine Thursday morning? We've had some developments here. I've been a busy farmer this morning. My day started about 6:30 this morning. What I did was I bought a wood chipper, and I went out and did some wood chipping this morning. I cut down 14 trees. I'll show you here. Let's just see. 14, I believe. 14 trees. Trees cut down, 14. Okay? I did that. So that brought me down from 122 I had last night to about 35,000 this morning. I cut down the 14 trees, made roughly $8,000 a tree, got back up to 130 something, and then I bought this seed tender right here. Went down to Richard's agribusiness seed dealership and filled it up with seed and fertilizer. So I just filled up the drill and we are good to go. Now, I was originally going to buy tipper trailers, 2 Brantner small tipper trailers, put them together, and for some reason I could not tip from the tipper trailer into this, and I don't get it. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or what. So I don't know. I know the Seed Hawk, the big one, you can do it from a tipper trailer. I thought this one you could, but it didn't work. It did not work. So I went with a seed tender. Eventually, when I can get enough money, I'm going to buy a truck and make a seed tender truck. I think that would be awesome because this thing is just an absolute pain in the butt to back up. So that's kind of where we stand, you know. And what I'm trying to do is to duplicate, you know, how he would do it. You know, basically we'll take a triaxle truck and go fill it up with wheat seed, which is basically just cleaned seed from the year before, whatever variety you want. You know, in our neck of the woods we have several varieties that we choose from: Samson, Vantage, Mayville, and so on and so forth. So that's what I was trying to do, get a truck and, you know, so on and so forth. Soybean seed, you know, basically comes in totes. So that would come in a tote, like a pallet tote, like you can get in the game. And sugar beet seed actually comes in in a cardboard box, like a big giant milk carton, and you just open the top and pour the beet seed out. So everything's different, but we'll just have to kind of go with what we can go with. Beet seed, if you ever seen sugar beet seed, if you ever ate those candies, they're called Nerds. You know, they have little circle things that kind of look like different colors: blue, purple, pink, whatever. That's basically what sugar beet seed looks like. Little round thing like that, and then pink or blue. It's kind of the 2 colors that I have seen. So yeah, so interesting stuff this morning. So I got wood chipping going. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, there's just something about the wood chipper that you just start putting the logs in and it miraculously sells. So I might change that and either do a wood chipper that I have to haul in the wood chips, or just do logs and haul in logs. But it's good money. I mean, I made 14 trees, made me $100,000, so that's not too bad. Wood chip price is kind of in the tank, I believe. $288, yeah. So, you know, you certainly are not going to make more money that way. Logging might be kind of the way to go. Need some equipment to do some logging, but we'll go down there later on. What I want to do is get this seed drill going, get my headlands done, maybe make a few passes, and then Aubrey, I'm going to teach her how to run it. So that's kind of the theory behind everything that's going on this morning. Like I said, I want to get a truck to put this on a truck. I know we don't have a whole lot of horse stuff here in the Northwest United States, but we'll just have to kind of go with it and just put our imagination hats on and pretend that we are good to go. So that is empty, and I believe these 2 bins will work. So perhaps maybe I will bring up some seed, have some seed hauled in, and then we can just use that. So that can just stay there. That can just stay there, I think. Yep. So that's kind of where we stand. Let's see. Let's hop into this puppy. Fold that up. Get the tractor up and running. If we go into the seasons menu, we are in, our red line is in the green. Yes, soil temperatures are not as warm as we want them to be, but I think we'll be okay to plant our wheat, so we will start that. We are still quite a ways away with our soybeans and our, well, sugar beets. You know, I don't know, sugar beet needs a much warmer temperature than they're saying here, but it says here we're good to go on that too. I think I'm going to wait on the sugar beets for a little bit. We'll get the wheat planted and then go from there. So we should be all ready to go here. Let's cruise out to the field. We didn't have a gate is there. We should put a gate in our fence. We could just go right out there. That'd be perfect. Should have plenty of seed and fertilizer to do this field, I would imagine. So the interesting thing is going to be is if wood chipping through that static wood chipper, which I might change. I don't know. I suppose so. I suppose it's not the end of the world. But that's good money right off the bat. That was impressive money. Then it's not going to stay like that, I wouldn't imagine, for all too long. But that's a good way to get some machinery and get some fields going, most definitely. Well, let's see here. We're going to find the best view. Let's see. Unfold our drill. I'm not sitting too bad. We got wheat selected. We got our wheat seed in there. That's good to go. Fire it up. And we are planting wheat. Not too bad. New Holland pulls it pretty darn nice, I'd say. How much are we getting over? Now we're over just a little bit. That's okay. So well on either of the last two corners, but I think that's okay. I think that'll work. We're not going to get it precise here. No way we can. But hey, we're planting wheat. Outstanding. So I'll get the headlands done here, make a couple passes. We'll see how it goes. is a quick learner. She likes this stuff. She knows what she's doing. She's got her down. But a little bumpy tractor coming down the road there. But she's got it under control. She can figure it out. But the wheat is getting planted. Yes, it is. It's an outstanding drill. It does a fine job. Leaves a nice seed bed here. Look at that. Good depth. Yeah, we are ready to go. Like I say, you know, it's a big planter. But, you know, hey, down the road we're going to have many fields to be planting, so that'll be a good thing. Let me get to my pickup truck, and I'm going to take you down to the forest area and show you what's going on and kind of figure out what we should be doing. Where is my pickup truck? Jump the fence here. Where is my pickup? That I'm going to leave there just in case we need it for now. We're all around here. We can leave the door open. There's my pickup truck. Head down to my forest. I am a forest baron, apparently now. I own forest land. I don't think you can get through that way. I don't think there's a road that goes through there. Nope. I do not think so. So, if we get some money making some, in logging, I still have to buy, my planter, my row crop planter. I still got to buy that. Eventually down the road, I will need to buy a harvester, and header. And then, get into the sugar beet equipment. And I think I made that kind of obvious what I am going for. And then, you know, I don't know how much money I can make doing this, but boy, it sure would be nice if I could get some more land and really get the crops up. I would like to do that. So maybe we can look into land and what have you. All kinds of options. So here we are. My 14 trees. I'm gonna have to let's see. I'll park right up here. Gonna have to lease a wood chipper, or not a wood chipper, a stump grinder of some sort. So this is kind of where I started from. 14 trees just right here in the beginning, and I kind of like the way this is done. That the forest area is divided here in the grassland. So I think what we can do is just plow up the forest area, and that would be awesome. That way it would make a nice field. Nice edge, just do the forest area. That'd be a nice big field that we can take over. So let's see how it goes now if I do a couple trees and what I get for a tree. Hop on in here to the Scorpion King. This thing is a beast. This thing would be fun to have one, I do have to say. What is going on here? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the best way to do this is. This thing is it just seems, you know, a little bit fishy. But you know what? It works. Basically, we're just clearing land to make another field, and at the same time, get a little bit of money coming in so we can continue to buy some equipment and buy some field. You know, it's not like I'm just putting in the money without doing anything for it, so maybe it makes a little bit of sense. But maybe I will just lease a what I suppose I could do is when the I wonder if the New Holland, once that's done finishing planting that field, if I just use that and get a log trailer and haul in some logs, that would be sufficient. But, well, the Magnum, I forgot about the Magnum. The Magnum would do just as well too. Take a load of logs into the sawmill and just see what that brings in. Because I already own this wood chipper, and if I did sell it, I think it's $35,000. I think that I could get for it when it comes time to sell it. So, you know, I've already made my money back what I have into it. Made my money back what I have into. Let's see, what did that bring in? $7,500 for a tree. See, I don't think you're certainly not going to get that per tree at the sawmill. I would not imagine. Which, you know, maybe they can adjust this in the game, because if you haul in trees on a log trailer, you should get more money, I would imagine, from it than the static wood chipper is going to give you. But oh well, to each their own. It's a way of making money. Somewhat legitimately, I should say. You know, we can't change the prices of the stuff in the game, so it is what it is. I like using the smaller pieces. I try to increase it, but I get them stuck in this damn wood chipper all the time, and that just drives me nuts. So I try to stick with the smaller ones. It takes a little bit longer, but it does the job. It works. You know, 14 trees didn't take me too long. See, that's another $7,500. Excuse me. So 15,000 already in this short little time with 2 trees. Seems to be a little absurd. But, hey, you know what? Like I said, it's in the game. I'll continue on here just for a little bit. Maybe just do another 14 trees, and then we better go check on Aubrey, and then maybe go pick up our planter. That would be a fun and outstanding idea, I think. That would be 29 trees, so another 15 trees I just did. It's kind of ironic how the money just goes up after a little bit of work there, up to 210,000. Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyways, trying to make a list in my head of all the things that I want to get, what the farm needs yet. So trying to see at a point where I would need money to do all that, and it's going to be expensive. I mean, the planter I think is 142,000. And then we would need sprayer, because we got to spray them after emergence and a little bit of growth. And then harvesting. So go down the road, we would need a combine and sugar beet harvester. And yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to get. So it's all going to take a bunch of money, and I don't see that how else are we going to do it besides doing some logging, which is just fine. How we do the logging is another problem. Let's see. That field has been planted. That is done. Now just a matter of where do we put the seed drill and cart. I have contemplated doing a little bit of logging to purchase another field. If we look at the map, get to the map there. Whoops. So right now we pretty much have an open map for fields that could be purchased. 28 here, kind of in our little area here. We could be like the land barons down here in this corner. So 28 could be an option. 27 might be a little bit expensive. 29 right here is not too bad. 29, 30. So one of those could be another option for a wheat field. Aren't going to be too expensive. Because I think 15 I had at 150,000. So these might not be as much. So I'm kind of debating if I should do that and get another field, and then we could plant another field of wheat, or if I should just clean this up and get it put away and go from there. Because if we did get another field, we could actually put if we're going to be sugar beet farmers. But keep this in mind, I'm going to try to stick to the rotation. So that means that we have our wheat, sugar beet, soybean rotation, which means that so this wheat field will be sugar beets next year. The soybeans will be wheat, and the sugar beets will be soybeans. So if I did buy another field, I'd have to, if I planted wheat, then it could be sugar beets next year, or if I planted sugar beets, then it would be soybeans the year after that. So kind of keep that in mind. It'd be nice to be able to buy fields in threes. I wonder how much 30, 29, 28, 29, and 30 all together would cost me. But that's a lot. Yeah, but look at them. They're not huge by any means. Maybe we just go take a little drive. Let's go take a little drive. Then I can make up my mind. Because it's kind of hard to decide. Do you buy a bunch of fields right away and then go nuts, or do you just stick with 3 little fields, get the equipment, and then build up from there? So it's kind of a conundrum, I would say. So let's see, where are they now? Well, here's 28 right here on to the right. Let's see, the flyer must be up here. We'll see how much that was. I'm gonna guess 160 would be my guess. What? 410? What in the world are you smoking, buddy? Holy cow, 410 grand? Why was I thinking it wouldn't be that much? Ouch. Holy buckets. Well, if that's 410, I can guarantee you 29 and 30 are not going to be what I said. No way, Jose. Let's see. Well, that kind of shoots down that idea. I mean, I suppose I could just go do a whole night of logging, but that doesn't seem like much fun to me. Oh. Well, we can cut across the grass here. Here's the marker up here. $421,000. Ouch. Ouch. That kind of ruins that. Why was I thinking 150? I thought I had 15 priced at 150. No, I gotta double check. I must be way off. Oh, that's how much I priced the sheep farm. Yeah, 15 is 410,000. Yeah, okay, 410. That makes sense. I got confused there. Yeah, because 3 and 4 are 1.2 million. Number 1 is 550,000. Yeah. Okay, well that takes care of that problem. Out of curiosity, let's go see what 30 is worth. I want to get some more sugar beets. I really want to do a massive sugar beet, so I would need a field. I could do, I thought 30 was right here. Here it is. Could just buy another field and then put that into sugar beets right away. $233. Well, that's not too shabby. 233. Yeah, kind of a decent shaped field. I mean, it'd be nice for sugar beets because it's kind of somewhat straight. I just wonder how the certain maps have the problem with you do not own this field, the field boundaries. I wonder how that would be. That'd have to be something to think about. Okay. Well, regardless, I tell you what, I think right now we need to go get a planter. We really do. Just because we got to have one anyways. Can't get the soybeans and the sugar beets in the ground without it. And we will need that as well. Some of the other equipment that's going to be away down the road, I don't need it purchased right now because I don't need to have it sitting there and just have to pay, excuse me, have to pay maintenance on it and upkeep on it. So let's do that. Let's see, I'm going to hop into the, let's see, where's the case? We'll hop into the Magnum over here. That would be what we would pull it with. And to save time, I will meet you up at the store. Alright, before I get her all hooked up, I better go inside and pay for it. Do that, and then we can get her hooked up. Bring her back to the farm. I want to put her in the shop. See if I can get that in the shop and the other planter as well. But we'll see you here in a second. Okay. There goes some more money. Just wrote a check for $142,000. Not too not the most pleasant thing in the world, but hey, we own a planter. It is ours. Outstanding. Just thought I would look at other tractors here. You know, a farmer always likes to look at equipment. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, gotta get one of those. Combine, I'm kind of torn between the two. I don't know if I'm a, you know, I like the track combines, but boy, they slower down the road. The 7130 I like. A little on the smaller end for horsepower size, and it does not have a hitch on the back to pull the header trailer. So I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be, well, that's a 7132. Well, they don't have a 9230 with without tracks on it. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, they got the New Holland here. Yeah, that's got tracks, but that's a little faster on the road. Okay, let's get our planter back to the farm. I think this tractor will do just fine on it. The one downside to this planter is that it is a pain in the butt to back up. Has a very horrible turning radius, that is for sure. Another thing, I thought about maybe inquiring about a Challenger to see if we can get a Challenger somewhere. But I'm not a big fan of the tractors on a row crop like this, just because of the turning. You know, it can be way too sharp. So I like a wheeled tractor on a row crop planter better. I like it though. I like it. Just wish it had that fertilizer option. And I've been thinking about ways that maybe I can do it in the game here. That would kind of somewhat make sense, but yet fertilize, and I haven't really come up with it. I don't know, because you can, you know, you can put a fertilizer spreader, I suppose, on the front of the tractor and do that at the same time. You're going to waste a lot of fertilizer, and plus you wouldn't spread granular fertilizer down, work it in, and then come around and plant, and then put granular fertilizer back down again. That wouldn't, you know, you never do that. That's why you'll find a lot of liquid nitrogen, like liquid fertilizer on these kind of planters. Because before planting, the field's already been fertilized. Like that air cart, you know, that's, yes, it does fertilize too, so it's kind of just doing the same thing over and over again, but it's okay. Imagination hats, right? Imagination hats. So let's see, I don't know if this thing, I think this thing might be too long. I don't think I'll get it in there and fit in one of these doors. I might have to come in the other door. My kind of thinking was this shop here, it's not really the shop, it's more of a storage, would be to try to get the 2 planters, the combine, and a sprayer in here eventually. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way. I got the fertilizer spreader over here just for now. I don't think that planter, I think it's too long. I don't think it would fit there. We can try it. We could try that and then maybe get the other seeder in this door. You know, we have to unhook them and do them individually. And then in this door, probably get the combine, the fertilizer, or the sprayer down the road. We can see. I don't think it's going to work. Just like to keep them indoors. I like the open shed over there, the open front, but that's kind of more for your tillage equipment and stuff like that. Too long, or is it going to fit? It might fit. Holy smokes. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh crap. Look at that. Oh wait, maybe we are in. We have a hard time getting to the ladder over there. But maybe we are in. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Look at that. Like it was meant to be, I tell you. Yep, that was meant to be. That was meant to be. That means that the other one can go in here. I'll put in the drill first, unless it's not high enough. That could be something too. I didn't think about that. And then the cart, if that will work, but that might not be high enough. So that's done. Well, I think I'm going to get this cleaned up. We don't have, unless I go back logging, then I could possibly buy a field, but I think if I bought another field anyways, I'm going to put beets in it, so I won't need that anymore. I'm going to get that cleaned up and then we can put that away and see how that goes. I'm really beginning to think this shed is bigger than you imagine. We got it in there, worked just fine. I put the cart in just a little bit out to the side because otherwise it wouldn't go in there. That's fine. Look at that nice looking stuff inside this Quonset pole shed. Not a pole shed. It wouldn't be a pole shed. Storage shed. Yeah, nice. We still have plenty of room over here. My goodness, I can still get the combine, a sprayer, other equipment in here. We're doing good. Doing just fine, I tell ya. Close my door. This tractor can go with the other ones. Oh, I still have that little thing. I don't know what to do with that yet either. I really don't. Yipes. That's okay. Still got room for plenty of tractors. Let's see. Close that up. This thing can be closed. This thing, what are we going to do with this thing? I think I'll just put it over there for now. I suppose eventually a good spot for it would be next to the fertilizer spreader in the other barn, but this thing is impossible to back up. So we'll just kind of do one of these maneuvers. This thing is huge too. Look at that. Put that there. T6 can go here next to the T9. Perfect. However, think about it. When sugar beet harvest equipment come around, then we have all that equipment to put somewhere. So we're running out of indoor space, I suppose, but that's okay. We'll make it happen, because I think we would run out of room here with. Well, you know, if you got maybe combine sprayer, maybe you could get some sugar. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll just go as one equipment at a time. What in the world? Shut the door. Okay, boy, it's already getting late on in the evening. So what should we do now? I suppose best thing would be going back to forestry. I still really have an inkling to get another field. I really do. 17? That's pretty tiny. 30, I think, would be the decent one. How much was 30 again? 100 and... No, I can't remember what 30 was. Oh, I don't know. 28, 400 and something? Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Boy, 7 over there. That's got to be super cheap. I don't even know if that's worth buying. 3, what do they have in 3? It's already growing though. Canola. I would like one of these here. I'm curious how that field edge works. 29 wouldn't be so bad because you don't have any. It doesn't border any fields. It just borders roads. 29 would be a good one. I think we should go for 29. But let's see. Yeah. Head back to the logging area, and we'll see what time it gets to be. How much was 29? I can't remember. Looked at it, but now I can't remember what 29 was. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Let's go look at it one more time. $29 was... No, that's mine there. 29 was the one over here. Right here, easy to get to, good access. 29, 421,000. Should I work hard and get this field? Make that beets as well. I'm gonna work hard. I don't know if we'll get it, but I'm gonna work hard at it. Yeah. I'll see you down there in a second. Just after 8 o'clock in the evening, I did some more logging. Our checkbook balance has gone up. Guy can only take so much at one time. I don't have the patience to sit here and do a bunch at one time. But I think that's good for today. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. All kinds of new and exciting things happening tomorrow. But I've got some stumps to grind, so I have to probably rent something and go from there. I thought we'd just take a little drive here through the forest, just to navigate through these stumps. Boy, some of that one got a little tall, didn't it? To see where this comes out at. This would be a nice field, I think. Gorgeous field. Kind of excited about this becoming a field. Like I said, I think we'll just get a plow, and then we'll just plow the forested area, and yeah. So where does it come out at? Right here on the corner. Okay, borders that field. But look at that nice big border in between there. We shouldn't have a problem with interfering with the field boundaries at all. There, that's kind of nice. I'm going to leave that grass strip in there. I'm going to leave those trees. Anything in the grass, I'm going to leave just as is. But yeah, that'd be nice. Not too bad at all. Be able to get in here nice and easy. Put in a little approach right here, I suppose. But yeah, that'd be outstanding. That'd be good stuff. I like it a lot. Well, I've been a caller a day. Tomorrow will be another busy day. It's supposed to be rain in the forecast for tomorrow. I'm interested to see what the temperature is and what the soil temperatures go up to. Maybe even get some sugar beets planted tomorrow. Besides that, got to look at stump grinder. I'm kind of thinking I'd rent the Raybod Xylor. Then either just get a skid steer loader or rent a wheel loader. Something like that I think will be just fine. That's a lot easier to use and works a lot better than the stump grinder. And then probably go from there. But yeah, I think that's a good start. I think we got some stuff done. The wheat is planted. Yeah, look at that. My garbage can is standing up again. That's very nice. I'll hit it again tomorrow morning. Wheat's planted. Things are progressing. We still have time. But you know what? That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. That's the way it kind of should be. You get your wheat planted, you get a little break, and then work on your soybeans and your sugar beets. But yeah, no, this is fun. I'm a big fan of this farm. Absolutely just love it. Love it. Well, I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, found it useful, maybe even a little entertaining, give us a like. We would appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hey, do that as well. That would be awesome. But with that said, Farmer Min from Oregon Springs telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.